Good morning, Yankee fans and NY Yankee Mania. How's it going? As possibly the last day of the winter meetings, and hopefully we'll get some good news as live information keeps coming to us on this day. So we're really hoping for some news. We have our now the I am not going to address the Scrubble rumors. They are false at this point, and there's nothing to say about it. So let's just move on from that. First of all, I want to bring up our co-hosts. We have Nitin. Nitin's here, and Sean Browning. Good morning, guys.
Hello, Sean.
Good morning.
Sean Browning in the building. Let's go.
Yeah, baby. What's going on, guys?
What's up, everyone in the chat? Good morning.
It's going all right.
Yeah, shout out to everyone for joining the 7 a.m. stream this morning. We had a great stream this morning, so shout out everyone for joining. What's up, Michael, Jake, Bryce in the building? We got who else we got? Oh, it's over. So thank you guys for joining. What's up, Evan?
Hey guys, good morning.
Evan's in the building. What's up?
Nothing much. How are you guys?
Good, thanks. I want to thank everybody that joined us this morning at 7 a.m. Thank you so much, and thank you for nice views in the morning, and we did get a sub. Thank you again. As you see scrolling, please subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. A lot of info today, we hope. We're staying on top of everything. We've got the 2:00 draft. Well, the waiver draft will be going on.
Draft.
Yeah, that's it. That draft and all of that. So we have a lot going on. No, I slept a few hours there, Michael. Thank you. But we're ready to go. We got another big day, and it all adds to a head tonight at 7 p.m. when we have Howie Carpin, sports aficionado for baseball and books and all kinds of good stuff. Been watching baseball and reporting on baseball for over 50 years. So that's going to be a great show tonight at 7 p.m. Hopefully we got some Yankee news to talk about, so that'll be great. But good morning, guys, to each and every one of you. And are you surprised or you understand that the Yankees are doing strategy right now?
Yeah, totally. I agree. They're strategizing. There's a lot that goes into this. If they re-sign Bellinger, do they move Jones or Dominguez? If they sign Tucker, what do they do? It's just there's just so many things that go into signing a player, trading for a player. And these days, I think we mentioned last night too that it's a new era of baseball where players. The difference between now and the past is that players are getting bonuses, incentives, a lot more money, advertising, and all that. So you need to accommodate for the player now. And in the old days, it was just like, all right, we'll just sign you. You want to play for our team? Yeah, we'll give you a contract. How much do you want? And we'll sign you. Now it's a lot more than that. So teams just have to be aware of what's going on in the market and all that before they actually sign that player to a deal or trade for somebody. So we just have to be patient, but moves will come.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. So I got Brian Hope tweeted some interesting things, and Bryce just informed me. So Brian, I'll share the first thing. Brian Hope. So Brian Cashman's take on his progress at the winter meetings. They said we're just staying engaged, trying to find the match up with some things, but it has been tough so far. Don't like the ask coming our way, and I guess the opposing teams don't like what I'm trying to do. That's what Cashman's saying. And it says here, I guess opposing to pull from them on the trade stuff, we do have some conversation that could possibly lead somewhere. And then Cashman also said they were not in on Edwin Diaz.
They were not in on it.
Yeah.
They were not in.
So right now, I guess right now the Yankees are staying engaged with teams and trying to figure out some stuff, and also free agent deals. But right now, there's he said Brian Hope said Cashman said it's been tough so far. So there you go, guys.
Wow. Okay. I guess that's news. I mean, it's not exactly what we wanted to hear, guys, but it is news. It is news.
Well, anything
And
can
I
change.
want
Anything can change by the minute, so you never know.
Oh yeah, I want to bring this up, guys. Potential lineup of the Dodgers: Otani, Betts, Freeman, Smith, possibly Tucker, Hernandez, and Pettit, the shortstop out. I mean the outfielder Pages.
Yeah,
Um, they
that
would
line
be
scary.
they would be unbelievable. They would be unbelievable. And then the pitching staff, we don't even you
No.
can't even dream about it. I mean it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
yeah,
Dodgers interested in Tucker on a shorter term on a
Yeah.
high AAV deal. That's what they want to do with Tucker.
Yeah.
So that
but
that's what it says. Go ahead, Sean.
no. I mean, yeah, that interesting speculation. I'm pretty sure. I know the Dodgers in on a lot of. I'm sure a lot of teams are in on Tucker, and but the chatter surrounding his market has been relatively quiet. So um,
Yep.
could be good, could be bad. I don't know. It just yeah, guys, we just got to be patient and let the smoke kind of clear because it'll shape out. Moves will happen. The Yankees will make moves. It's just a matter of time. I'd rather them strategize and make the right moves
Mhm.
than rush and then get somebody that's going to be a total bust.
Right. Right. And
Michael,
also the the they're being aggressive in the Rule 5 draft too that I've been hearing. So
yeah,
if they lose a player or two, they have their eyes on a player or two. So that remains to be seen. And I believe that's at 2 p.m. today, correct?
yeah, 2 p.m.
Correct.
So Andy Carnival said Dodgers are also in on Bo Bichette with and Michael said yes. The Dodgers are interested in Tucker. Yankees could
Yeah.
possibly be interested in Tucker, but right now the Dodgers are. I'm guessing they're in on everything right now. So
Yeah. But I mean, the Blue Jays are also in on Tucker. I mean, I know he visited their facility in Dunedin a few days ago.
Yes.
But also, there's something too. A few days ago, there was chatter that the Rays and Astros were in discussions over Shane Bass.
Yeah, you're right about that. But again, again, it's nothing but rumors, 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 and nothing's moving. I mean, as far as that's concerned. No, I don't think that Cashman is going dumpster diving, guys. I really don't. I just think that they want to spend, they want to get players, but they want it again, just like with the Dodgers on their
here's
terms.
another hey guys. Here's another Cashman quote from Brian Hope. Brian Cashman described the market as moving at glacial speed. We have a strong team. The job is to make it better and stronger. Saying it and doing are two different things. We're trying to pull that off, and it takes time. There's a lot of time on the board still, and there's a lot of inventory still here. So there's a lot of possibilities in play.
Yeah.
There you
According to
go.
that, yep.
Well, glaciers do melt or move at a very slow rate. Um,
Especially
so,
now.
well, yeah, especially now. So when you say that it's at a glacier speed, that means, guys, that market's almost pretty much um, staying in place. You might get a move here and there. And so
Right.
far, what most of the signings have been what? Minor stuff and then a few big pieces.
And
Yeah,
thank
no,
you.
I agree. But the problem here is that the Yankees again they're being very very patient. They're not going to jump in anything. My surprise here, guys, and maybe I don't know if you agree with me, is they haven't traded people they probably will lose in the draft this afternoon. And I don't understand why they didn't want it. You mean to tell me they couldn't make out one deal for international money or something? That I don't understand. Somebody explain to me on that, because I don't understand that.
What are you talking about?
The people potentially that the Yankees are going to lose in the draft this afternoon in the Rule
Yeah,
5.
so I think I got to see who are the players that we might lose. I got to look, but
Well-
they put Elmer Rodriguez on the 40-man roster. They put
Right.
Spencer
Jones.
Jones. They put
Yeah.
Chance Hampton, and I think they put someone else. I forgot.
Bryce Cunningham.
Bryce Cunningham.
Yeah. Hampton.
Hampton. Yep. The reason why they don't put all the players on the 40-man roster, I don't understand that, but I think they put the key. I know for a fact they put the key players on the 40-man roster that they want.
Right.
I think the rest, I don't know. I got to see who else is out there, but it's interesting why teams don't put all the full players in the 40-man roster. Obviously they try to keep the key players that they want. So, but I got to figure that out. But yeah, that's something.
But I'd like to figure out, and maybe Nathan, maybe you could send this off to the people you know there.
Yeah.
Supposedly, do the Yankees really have 4 hours still to make a trade with people that are not on a roster, or is there a cutoff, and that's it? That's what I'm trying to find out. And
Okay. Hold on.
yeah, that I would love to get to know how that works. Joe, I think the last Cashman quote is a good one. He's engaged on all fronts right now. Right, exactly. And that's why it's so much better. A couple of people were texting me last night in the email that so many Yankee fans on different platforms are so impatient that even the creators are getting crazy. You got to give them time. And I'll tell you, that's why we don't promote, the Yankees are going to get this guy. The Yankees are going to get that guy. Because if it doesn't come through, you better be prepared to take your licks from your listeners, from your fans.
Yeah.
And I am not prepared to say anything that's not true. And
Andy, guys, in the comments, we already went over this. It's not happening, Andy. It's not happening. Unless we have a credible source, it's not happening. Enough with the Dodgers Tigers talk.
Yeah, we're not going to address that anymore. I'm not addressing that unless somebody comes out like Jeff
Passan. Jeff
Passan comes out. But I can't. I mean, it's ridiculous. We wasted like 14 minutes on that last night doing research, and then all of a sudden, the guy that put it out there, who actually works for the National Enquirer, and what that paper is. I mean, give me a break. Enough with that. We got enough to worry about with the Yankees. Forget about the Dodgers.
Yeah, that just lets you know everything, because the National Enquirer is basically a magazine that has a bunch of articles on conspiracy theories. Like, is Elvis still alive?
Right.
So
yeah, the National Enquirer, forget it. I'm not doing too many credence on that, but I do understand that guy too was in the voting for the Hall of Fame people. So I don't know. I don't really know how much credence that takes. New subscriber is here. How you doing, Napoli? How you doing? So do I assume, or I shouldn't assume? Are you and your family from Napoli? I'd love to hear that. The Dodgers are linked to everyone, just like they always used to. Just like the Yankees used to be. Yeah, that makes sense. That is definitely true, Napoli. And thank you for subscribing and being here for us and letting people know about the show. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
yeah,
Here's the star of the show, by the way. This is our star of the show today.
Yeah. What's up, Jake?
How you doing, Jake? You are our star for today. Joe, that's what I've been saying. I follow a lot of Yankee podcasts, and there one in particular that said that Brandon Donovan almost done deal to the Yankees. It gets everyone's hopes up.
I know.
And that's what I will not do.
Yeah.
I will not do that, guys. Listen, everybody can do what they want. That's fine. I don't want this name on NY Yankee Mania associated with. Well, Joe said the Yanks were getting Brendan Donovan. What happened? We can't trust that. I am not going to be known as
By the
that.
way, the new person in the chat was born in Bella, Napoli, and Abdul. Oh wait. Oh,
Abu Dhabi.
Dubai. Oh, he's from Abu Dhabi now. Okay, cool. We got a
great.
from Abu Dhabi. Let's go.
Thank you,
Oh.
man. Tell everybody about our show, man. That would be really great. I appreciate that.
Thank you
Awesome.
for watching.
Thank you.
Wow. What
Yeah.
time is Abu Dhabi right now? I gotta look.
Oh, it's probably in the afternoon, like close to sunset.
Again, and I'm not gonna and I'm not gonna talk about all the creators and everything. They all do a wonderful job, but exactly, they said Donovan is going to be done tonight and made everyone stay up. Well, first of all, they don't make anybody stay up. You choose to stay up. I mean, you can sleep and then wake up in the morning and find out the Yankees got Donovan. So you can't blame creators for saying stay up or anything. That's your choice. Not a creator telling you stay up, stay up. Nobody's telling you what to do or what not to do.
Is it Santa?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, is it Santa's fault if we stay up on Christmas Eve?
Yeah, really.
No.
I'm not going to stay up for a Santa Claus because I want him to deliver.
Right. But no, I mean, guys, seriously, we'll know the thing, and then there's gonna be a lot of rumors, and then there's gonna be people projecting or predicting or throwing out their opinions, and that's fine. But don't get real serious until there's official reporting.
Yeah, no, I know, but we want to address this. So Mario says, "Yeah, Joe, Mr. George, you said it, Joe. I believed you." Well, wait a minute. Did I come out and say we are definitely getting Brendan Donovan? I did not say that. What I said was they're working on something, and hopefully it will come to fruition sometime during the winter meetings or tonight. But I did not. Go back on the tapes, everyone. I did not turn around and say we are definitely getting this guy. I never would say that.
Hey, guys. I have another interesting quote from Brian Cashman here, and Chris Krishner tweeted this. Cashman said, "For what it's worth, the Yankees can make other moves while waiting on Cody Bellinger." But he mentioned last offseason they were in a holding pattern, obviously because of Juan Soto. So this year they can make moves while waiting for Cody. Cashman said. So that's some other good news there.
Right.
So they're in on possibly making moves while they wait for Cody.
Yes.
Well, hopefully they do.
No, and I believe that something's gonna happen. But yeah, no, guys, we didn't say that he was gonna that the Donovan trade was gonna happen. A lot of us were saying we wanted it to happen, that there was traction, but we said that the Yankees were gonna make moves, and we would know a lot better about at the end of this winter meetings on where the Yankees are headed and what direction they're headed in. That's what we were saying that we could guarantee. But we didn't guarantee that absolute moves like the Donovan move was going to happen. That's what Joe was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And George and on all of us on here were saying the moves we would like to happen, but we would definitely know what direction the Yankees were headed a lot more clearly at the winter meetings and at the end of winter meetings, which happens tonight at 7 p.m.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Johnny Salami, let's go. What's up, Johnny? Welcome.
Whoa, he's all over the place. Good morning, gentlemen. Since I'm 0 for 2 on my prediction for winter meetings, I'm now predicting Wednesday will be Wednesday. Well, that you're 100% right. Give that boy a call. We got to tell him that he was finally right. Let's see here. Let's give him applause.
Hey, he's right.
Yay.
He's 1 for 1 now.
And for your predictions.
Yeah.
We love you, Johnny. Yeah, it's just better. It's just better off that we just say we hope something's going to happen and then go from there. But thank you for coming on, John. I know how busy you are and that you're away from home right now. I appreciate it. Napoli again. And I like this guy. I really hope they just make smart moves, not just thinking long ball. Need base hits. That's it, Nop. More
Well
runners.
said.
Yes. Be
Yep,
stronger
good point.
defensively.
Comment right there.
Yes.
This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Perfect comment from this guy.
During the season, you're going to see us say a lot of these things.
Napoli, stick with us because we're going to be doing live games here. We're going to be doing a lot with the, Yankee wise and stuff. So please keep joining us and spread the word for us. We really appreciate
Hi,
it.
Wendy.
Morning, Wendy.
How you doing? Let's see. Michael, good morning. I also will predict Christmas is going to be in 2 weeks from tomorrow. Whoa, that deserves.
Wow. Let's go,
You
Michael.
can't go wrong, baby. You can't go wrong. You're 100% right. Wow, we got some smart guys here, Evan. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. We have mathematicians, scientists, engineers.
Yeah,
I'll make a prediction. Evan goes to school today.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I did it, baby.
that is correct, sir.
I'll give you another prediction. Nitin's going to be working all day long. Yeah.
He's going to be in the car at some point.
I was already in my car this morning.
And let's see. Well, I'll give you another prediction. Sean is going to cook tonight, right,
Yes.
baby?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Right.
We got to have a little fun, guys. You got to get the mood going here.
Oh, Bryce said, I'm also going to predict that Cashman slept in a sleeping bag last night.
What
And I predict that the Yankees had dinner last night.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They stay up all night and
What did they have for
watch
dinner?
movies.
Pizza and wings.
They had wings and all kinds of good stuff. So there you go. All right, let's get back over here. Bryce.
When he said my prediction is going to be school. Wait, is going to be school at 8.
Okay, well that's good. That's another one. That's an applause. Oh my God! My prediction is everybody's going to have breakfast. We're going to have some fun with this, boy. We're keeping a very, very close eye on any news and all. So far, everything's quiet. I haven't seen this guy in a while. We were talking about this guy just the other day. Adam Jones, the ex-Oriole center fielder, has joined the show.
Yep, that's my guy right there, Adam Jones.
Very, very good ball player. I always wanted him on the Yankees.
We're working on trying to see if he wants to come on the show, Joe. So stay tuned. Hopefully,
that would be great. Sports fan Travis. Breaking news: the Yankees will get someone today. All right. Oh, we have a new person here.
What's up, Pierce?
Tony. Oh, you're not Maloney. MLB really needs to do a better job with conducting the off-season transactions. This drags on, which is opposite of the NBA and NFL.
Yeah.
Great, another season bores us with hold us hostage. Good observation, my friend. Good observation. Thank you for that.
At this point,
thank you for being here, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We really, really appreciate it. Here's another new one.
Wow.
What's it? Yankee Kyle. How you doing, Yankee Kyle? Welcome.
Please
Joe Hall needs to act like an old man, like Joe. Hall. You meant Hal. Needs to act like the old man George Steinbrenner. I go for that. How about you guys?
I agree.
Oh yeah. But I think
right now they should be planning what they're going to do next.
Hal needs to. Yep, I agree. That has to happen.
I wish Evan were here to see all of this. A few years back, man, it was great. You were just a little tot when the Yanks were really, really good, and And I really hope that they will bring joy, because I know how much you really care for the Yankees, and they will one day.
Yeah.
Evan, what are your feelings on that?
I'm sorry, what? And
Your feelings on, you missed out on the really good times with George Steinbrenner. I mean, obviously you weren't a thought yet, but now that you're hearing everything, I really hope for all the Yankee fans out there that can't wait for a championship.
yeah,
My heart goes out because I really want you guys to experience something special.
09 obviously was the last one for us, but George. Obviously, I was born in '95, so I knew what George brought to the Yankees and building that super
yeah.
team he had, and obviously building from within the organization and spending money. So yeah, I've learned a lot with George. But now we obviously all of us witnessed the '09 World Series, but we need more soon. So
Right.
I love it. That's
No, yeah. In the mid to late '90s and early 2000s, like George was like he'd be aggressive and go after guys.
no, George.
Um,
If George was still alive now, he would be signing players left and right here.
oh yeah. Well, no, what I was gonna say is because remember with El Duque,
Yes.
like El Duque didn't even step fully on shore in the U.S. and he got a contract already from the Yankees. They said, "Yay, come pitch for us." Um, and dude was a stud. I mean, there was a lot of people. I mean, then George would even go after guys like Gary Sheffield and Kenny
Yep.
Lofton, even though those guys were late in their careers. Tim Raines. It was like George was like a part of everything. The GM still did what they had to do, but George was like a part of every negotiation.
Yeah, you agree.
Mhm.
And then
Napoli. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, remember he would go into the. You hear the stories. He would go into the clubhouse, do the thing. He was the one that gave Paul O'Neill his nickname, the Warrior.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and he forced Thurman Munson to be the captain. He said, "I don't care if you don't want to be the captain. You're going to be the captain of the New York Yankees, and that's all that matters."
Yeah,
And so George was amazing. I mean, he did some, but a lot of people don't realize the heart that man had, and he just didn't want anybody to really know about it. But
Yeah.
believe me, the stories that can be told about what George Steinbrenner did for people is just amazing. It really is. The core four, nothing like them. Jeter was my guy. And my dad's was Donnie Baseball.
Nice.
Yeah, that you couldn't ask for two more better players than that on the New York Yankees.
no.
For sure. But
And yeah, that core four was awesome. I mean, Jeter. I mean, on one vote shy of unanimous. Mo, unanimous Hall of Famer. And then you had Posada was no shabby guy. He was awesome. But he kind of got snubbed because of guys that he played with in the same era as catchers,
Yeah.
like Pudge and Ivan, those guys. But and then you had Andy Pettitte, one of the best big game pitchers in the league. Never had a losing season.
Nope.
And then you had and then also you had guys like Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, who came up before the core four. And you know what? He took it by storm. Man center field his whole career. And he came up clutch for us all the time. Then
Yeah.
you bring in Tino after Donnie retires.
Mhm.
Bring in Scott Brocious. You bring in all these guys. Everybody played together. I mean, you had David Wells was great with us both times.
mhm.
Roger Clemens, David Cohn, and then I said Al Duque.
Chuck Knobloch, Shane Spencer, Cecil Fielder, you name it. All the top-notch players in the
Yeah,
scene.
but it was just like Bob Watson, Gene Michaels, and even early on Brian Cashman after he took over. They just knew how to get the right guys. They were aggressive in there, and then I know George had a part in all of that, but it was just like the Yankees got who they needed that fit the right pieces, and the team played together as a team the whole time.
Well, you also had a mastermind of Gene Michael in there.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
times G. Michael threatened George? You trade this guy, I'm out of here. Don't even bother asking me to trade. It
Hey,
ain't happening.
what do you call it? Bryce brought up a good point. George would have DFA'd Volpe by now.
Maybe,
Well,
maybe.
remember he wanted to trade Mo for
Felix Vermeer.
Yep.
For who?
Felix Vermeer, a shortstop, a light hitting shortstop that was good defensively for the Cleveland Indians.
Oh, I'm glad that they didn't trade him. That's crazy.
Could you
Yeah,
imagine?
Gene Michaels was the one that stopped it from happening.
Yep. Hey, Carl, welcome back to the stream. Let's
What's up,
be
Carl?
honest. George had good and bad spells. He ran on emotion. He didn't always make the best decisions, but it was fun. Oh, it was definitely fun. But thank God he had G. Michael, because if he didn't have G. Michael, I don't know what would have been done. Yeah, that was the only person that George would listen to, really, Gene Michael.
Hey, Joe, can you drop me real quick? A phone call coming in?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up when you want to come back.
Yeah. Also, Susan Waldman, who was
Threesome. How you doing, the threesome? What's going on? There we go. How you doing? What's going on, guys?
it's going all right. But yeah, no, I mean, and then the other person he would listen to was Susan Waldman, who negotiated that.
Yogi Berra.
Right. The reunion between those two, because those two were not going to talk to each other.
I want to remind everybody a few notes here. We have I don't know if you guys have seen yet the wonderful show that we have, the NBA preview show on Friday nights with stars Evan and Chef Nick and Nitin. And I believe Evan has some stuff to tell us about that show. Evan, would you like to shine in on it?
Yeah. So Friday night, instead of 7 p.m., we're going to go on around 6 p.m. So we'll be on at 6 p.m. instead. Maybe a few minutes before. We'll see, but most likely 6 p.m. Will be our NBA show on Friday, 6 p.m. 6 to 7.
Okay, and in that show it's a great round the table discussion on everything's happening in the NBA, and teams that are surprising. How about that 19 and what are they doing now? I with the baseball winter meetings, it's been nuts.
Yeah.
Are they still 19 and 1? What are they now?
Well, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they are 23 and 1 currently.
My God, how many games in a row have they won?
15 games in a row. They've been amazing.
Are they that good, or is it just? I mean, really?
They're that good. They're that good. Yeah.
I mean, they're on pace with the Warriors and the Bulls.
Yeah. Have the least number of losses or highest number of wins in a year.
Well, they're getting to the point where if they don't win the championship, it's going to be a bad year. Because when you're 23 and 1, I mean, what are they projected to lose 5 games?
Right now, about that, yeah, 5 to 10.
Wow.
Maybe not even.
And for your team, the Nets, they've been playing a lot better.
They have, yeah.
Well, that's why sometimes it takes time with these young players and and that. So you got to, like I say, just like with trades and everything, you got to give it time.
I agree.
We're still 100 days, more than 100 days away from opening day. You don't think that this roster is going to change? I do. What about you guys?
Oh, I think it's going to change. I mean, they should definitely at least not be making moves right now, but at least strategizing. What they're going to do. What's going to happen if they lose Bellinger? Are they going to sign Tucker? Are they going to trade for somebody? What if they don't get the starting pitcher that they want? What's going to happen then? So they should be planning this stuff out, and I don't blame them for not going after anybody right now. It's just a waiting game. This is something that's not usually uncommon. It's something that we usually see sometimes. I mean, last year, of course, we had the big signing of Soto, but then the Yankees, right after that, they signed Fried, and they traded for Bellinger. So we just have to wait and see. I'm sure moves will happen very soon, but it's not uncommon that this is happening now.
Good morning, Katie. How you doing, Katie? How's
Morning,
everything?
Katie.
What's cooking? Hopefully
Katie.
everything's going well for you. Let's see. Andy OKC. Let's
Yes.
see. Have the
SPA.
Canadian NBA play. Okay. There you go.
Yes.
I'm not convinced that the Yankees have a real plan. You guys get a response to that?
Dude, we're not gonna know what plan they don't have, because like I said before, and I've been saying it a whole lot, and everybody else has been saying it too. The Yankees front office, as far as releasing information, is tighter than Fort Knox's security. All right,
Mm-hmm.
they're tight-lipped. Okay, we're not gonna know nothing until a move actually happens. We sign a player, or a player signs somewhere else, and then we might see what the Yankees might have offered or didn't offer. Like case in point, Aylin Diaz. Yankees weren't even one of the teams that offered him a deal.
Yep, you're right. 100% right. Patience is what we need, and the Yankee fans sometimes don't have it, and a lot of the teams fans don't. Want to welcome a new viewer here, Larry Stevens, 2164. How are you?
What's up, Larry?
Do you hear anything about the Yankees making a trade? They've been boring. They've been letting everybody else make trades, but they are doing nothing. Well, Larry, like I've been saying, I don't know if you've caught our other shows during the winter meetings. They take their time, they do their diligence, sometimes too much, but they will get some, like I said in last night's show. The bottom line is the guys the Yankees want to get or rumored to get are still in play. The guys that signed, the Yankees really didn't have any credence. They didn't want Devin Williams back. That was obvious. They weren't gonna do anything else with Edward Diaz. They were not interested in Edward Diaz. So where did the Yankees go wrong yet? We can't. I know you want somebody signed, but don't forget that the agents. When you're dealing with Scott Brocious, listen to me, Boris, you can't rush it because he won't let you rush it. And unfortunately, a lot of the clients that the Yankees are talking to are with Scott. And you can see no other team is coming through with that yet. The first one that gets signed, then the dominoes are gonna fall. Now, the other teams made trades because they were, they were heavily into it. They or the signings and they wanted to leave their teams. Devin Williams was not coming back, guys, so we can't say anything about that. And anybody sad about that move, I don't believe you. I think you're just upset because the Yankees haven't done anything yet. But let's face it, nobody here on this stream right now could tell me, oh, we're really going to miss Devin Williams. And for that part, I don't even think everybody will miss Luke Weaver either.
No.
I really don't.
No.
But it's not fair to the Yankee organization, the Yankee fan, to turn around and say, oh, nothing happened. The guys that they want, or even trades, the rumored trades of Donovan and this one and that one, they're still in play. They are still in play. So how can you say it's a disappointment? Nobody has them right now. You have a right to say it if the Yankees lose out on Bellinger and Tucker and Donovan and this one and that one. Then you have a right to come on and start screaming what is wrong with this team. But until, it's like anything else. You still have a chance to get them. And you're dealing with Boris. It's not easy, guys. I want to see you go negotiate for Bellinger. This guy's out for blood. He wants everything. He wants his 6%. his 4%, whatever it is. And you can't blame him. He's the agent.
Mm-hmm.
To say, "Oh, I know you want to play for the Yankees, so you know what? Let me do something $20 million less." Ain't gonna happen. No way.
Right.
Now you check out, everybody. Check out the players that signed. The players that signed. There might be special cases, but Bellinger knows that he's wanted a lot of places. They're not going to rush with that, guys. Donovan is worth a lot in gold right now. A lot of teams want him. The Cardinals are not just going to say, "Okay, Yankees, we'll give him to you." No,
Right.
they want to make the best deal, just like the Yankees want to make a best deal. If let's say they were going to trade Judge, just hypothetical. You think the Yankees are going to rush on a deal for Judge?
No.
Well,
No.
that's the same way that an agent looks at Bellinger and looks at Tucker and looks at Soto and looks at Judge. Now, Judge was a little different because he wanted so much to come back to the Yankees that was almost a done deal by itself. Now, I'm not saying Bellinger doesn't want to come back, but Judge was a different breed. You know, Judge with his contract is worth more than what he's getting, and we all know that. We all know that.
I got a question for you guys real quick.
Right. That was a special case.
Go ahead, Evan.
I got a question for you guys. So today with the Rule 5 draft, obviously teams will be picking up players from other teams. How does that change, if anything, or affect negotiations about trades for any player?
Right. And that's the one thing that I'm a little confused about, Evan.
Yeah.
Why they haven't traded. If they're still eligible to do that, great. But why haven't they gotten rid of the people that they know they're going to lose? Don't tell me they're not tradable, because they're going to be picked up. A guy's going to be picked up like a Salvage or somebody like that. They're going to be picked up. Why didn't the Yankees, are they so inclined? Who knows? They might be talking to the Padres. They might be talking to the Cardinals. Nobody knows. Not Jack Curry, not Feinstein, not anybody. I don't care who tells you what. It's not happening. They don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
but I heard from so and so, and I don't care if you heard from Mickey Mouse. It ain't happening.
Yeah,
That Yankee door, that door is closed in the war room, and nobody knows what's going on in there.
Right.
Maybe some teams are a little bit more lenient, but it only stands to reason that you got to give it. I know I hate repeating myself, but you have to give them a chance. We haven't lost any of our targets. So just because we don't have them on December 10th doesn't mean we're not going to have them under the Christmas tree on the 25th. You don't know.
Right. And then here's the other thing, too, with the Rule 5 draft. It would also depend on what the Yankees pick up in the Rule 5 draft. Because a lot of times we do get plundered.
That was what I was, that was what.
And there might be a few surprise plunderings from other organizations. But the Yankees also do plunder other teams in the Rule 5 draft. And we might get a diamond in the rough there. But yeah, it's going to be all confusing, like what Joe was saying. Because yes, there's still trades that could happen. And some of those guys could be packaged in that. But also, we don't know what specifically which team is going to pick which player. Or what we do expect, because every year we do get plundered in the Rule 5 draft. And I'm sure they have.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
See, Charles.
By the way, another applause. We just got another sub. I just got notification. Thank you. If you care to say who you are, I would appreciate it. Thank you again for that and having confidence in us to bring you the best information. And while everybody's here, everyone, let's not forget Friday morning at 9:30. Thanks to Nitin and his crew, and have brought us future Hall of Famer Andrew Jones, 12-time Gold Glove winner, will be live right here on NY Yankee Mania, and I am excited about it. That's probably one of our biggest guests that Nitin has brought to us, and a lot more to come, everyone. There is a link out. Go to the link. Go ask your questions, and we'll get to each and every one, as many as we can. Remember, if you're a subscriber, if you have a subscription to NY Yankee Mania, I will see the round dot, and you will be the first one that your questions will be answered. So, and again, I'm not asking to join subscription. I'm only telling you facts. So again, come and join. And tonight, come and join with Howie Carpin at 7 p.m., who's the master of everything Yankees. He's got, I can't even tell you how many books he has out. He'll talk about that. And he's done so many things. I've worked with him on radio. And right now he's on XM Sirius Radio, has great shows on that. And he's just everything when it comes to baseball. So join us at 7 p.m. Hopefully the Yankees would have made a move or two, and he'll talk about it. Or he's going to be the one, guys, to calm you guys, to let you know what the Yankees, because he's been there. He knows the Yankees from the back of his hand. And he's been in the press box many a day, and he's also been an official scorer. So trust me when I tell you, if there's anybody that knows anything about the Yankee Brain Trust, it's Howie Carp. So tonight, if I were you, don't miss the show at 7 p.m. All right, let's see what we have here. We have Kathy, how you doing? No one is screaming Yankee fans don't want Bellinger to go to the Mets. If they don't get Alonso, Judge has only so much time. We don't want him to be Mattingly. You're right. And thank you, Kathy. Welcome to the show. Appreciate it. Again, if you're a big Yankee fan, you got to tune into the show tonight at 7 p.m. And during the day, we are going to have wall-to-wall coverage on any Yankee news or anything in the winter meeting. So thank you. Please subscribe if you haven't, and please let everyone know about the show. We really appreciate it. And if you love Christmas or Hanukkah, we're going to have Christmas shows on December the 18th, where we're going to talk about cooking. We have major chefs that are going to be coming on, and I'm sure you might have seen them on the internet. They're very, very popular, along with the singer. So thank you, Kathy. Keep watching. More money. Those picks in the draft have to be Major League roster all year or offered back to the original team for half the fee. Yes, it's definitely true. And thank you. Let's give a proper to Kathy and to more money. Got to do that twice. Thank you for joining us, and we really, really, really appreciate it. Really do. Evan, I have a question for you.
Yep.
Do you feel strongly about that the Yankees are really, really honestly trying? I really want to get your take. I want to hear what you have to say as a younger Yankee fan growing up in this era. And then I'll get to Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, I think there have been times where they definitely have their priorities. They want to get something done first more than other things, which isn't a bad thing. I think the holes that this team has currently They've been going into a lot of seasons in previous years where they haven't filled those holes. It's been frustrating because there were guys that were available. And how many times do we have to sit up there and hear Cashman say that they couldn't get this guy or that guy because of the money, or they were close, but it just didn't meet their financial flexibility and all that stuff. It's been frustrating for sure, but they've gotten, of course, Judge back, which was good. They re-signed some of their key players that helped them contribute, but they really need to learn how to fill all their holes. Right? We don't ask them to always go on spending sprees. We don't always tell them that they have to go over the payroll, over the luxury tax, but we want them to make smart moves and efficient moves that will help this team moving forward and get the best players according to the right value. So that's what we want them to do. And I think that they are working right now. I think they are trying. It's not a matter of like lack of trying or anything like that. It's just what the market is telling them right now is we just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, for a guy like Bellinger, it's going to be a bidding war. They want to get Kyle Tucker at their price. And of course, they have to make other moves and they have to plan and strategize and brainstorm what they're going to do if they don't get these guys. If they don't make any other moves after these guys are signed, if they're not signed by the Yankees, then I will say they're not trying. If they don't make any other moves, if these guys are signed and they don't do anything to counteract that, then I will say they're not trying. But I can't say that they're not trying right now. I think they are. And we'll see what happens. But ultimately, we need to have trust in Cashman, even though I have my doubts, and we all have our doubts about him. We'll see what happens, but I don't think that they're not trying.
Okay. And a good take, Evan. Thank you for that. And Sean, how about you?
Yeah, no, I believe they're trying, or they're really putting forth an effort. Something about this offseason feels different. That they're not gonna just sit pat and twiddle their thumbs, like they've done in previous years. But it feels more like they're being aggressive on all fronts to try and fill the holes. But like Evan, I'm not gonna sit there and hype myself up over specific players. Um, I just want to see what the moves they make and get excited because I want to see them fill every hole before spring training. Um, or at least put forth a great effort in doing so and address every hole that they have on this team because I want to see them have that best. But the way Cashman and Howe have made comments, it shows me that they're aggressively pursuing. It's just right now with the lockout being next year, and like they said, the market's just moving incredibly slow right now. There's not the free agent class isn't really strong, and the trade market is a really hard one to push through because not only do you have the other team wanting specific things and being hard to budge, but you also got agents that get involved and they push a hard bargain as well.
Mm-hmm. Good point, Sean. Yeah, definitely.
I agree. Good take. Good, very, very good take. Let's see some more into. Bryce. I guess it's right. I don't know.
No, Bruggy Cruz.
There we go. 8979. Welcome to the stream. Judge wanted to be a Yankee, but they can't do that with all the players. Very, very true. Very, very true. No question about that. Let's see. And thank you for the question. I think they really believe that they have a very good team, even if they don't make any moves. And they do. They actually they believe that they're not that far away, especially with the pitching coming up and all like that. So we, again, if that's what they believe, that's what they believe. So we're just going to have to, we're going to have to go with that. But there will be moves. There's no question about it, guys. Let's see. Who are we not protecting in the Rule 5 draft? From what I know, Brock Salvage is not going to be protected. And according to Nitin and his group and the person that's at the winter meetings, they're saying that they can make trades all the way up to the draft. So
Yeah.
it is possible. So good work on that. Thank you, Nitin.
Yeah,
Uh,
and
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I mean they can only protect so many, um, and they pick their five or whatever. So you can't put every promising prospect up on a 40 man without getting rid of your already major league guys. So, um, the Yankees could protect Lewis because I mean Ben Hess and uh, it's Brock Selvage and some of these other guys are not ready to be protected by the thing. But I mean, I'd rather them protect Spencer Jones and the guys that they already have because we know those guys would get plucked in a New York minute if they were left unprotected.
Yep, you're right. You're right, and it's crazy that what do you call that? You don't know why they didn't make any trades. We don't know anything, and that's a big problem. It would be nice to know. I mean, did they? And the Yankees, they're so quiet in what they do. They really are, and you got to guess. And I don't like guessing because if you guess and you're wrong, then you look like the bozo, and you don't want that. I don't like doing that. So let's go back to Michael. I think they really believe. They're good. Don't make any moves. No, you're right. Andy, guys, we may have to overpay for these free agents. Money talks the terms. Yeah, it's very possible. It's very, very possible.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like super long contracts because right now the market demanded. I think the most is like 5 years that they've offered these guys.
Damien's quote: Cashman's going to beg a Kenyon Middleton at the buzzer of the winter meeting.
Yeah, remember him?
Yeah, I
Oh
do
yeah.
remember him.
Hey, I mean, but one thing though I can say positively, Cashman's move at the deadline put us in a decent place right now, better than what we were going into offseason last year. Um, I mean, because look, we got Ryan McMahon, Jake Bird, and Duvall all on controllable years.
Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree with
And Bednar, our closer.
you. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he definitely did a great job at and the nice thing about it is we were on for 10 hours, if you remember, guys.
Yep.
And we saw every trade imaginable. I mean, it was an incredible stream. It was ups and downs, and all of that, but it was a lot of fun. Oh, the Yankees just got this Jose. Oh, the Yankees just got Ben. I mean, that was really, really awesome.
I mean, if we didn't get Caballero in the trade deadline last, you know who'd be our shortstop right now? Waldo.
Yeah,
Waldo Cabrera would be our fill-in shortstop.
Well, he
Not
got
saying
hurt.
that he couldn't do his
Right.
job, but that would limit us in the super utility part if we didn't have Caballero.
yeah.
Would it have been Rosario last year? Because Cabrera got hurt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Rosario would have filled him, but I'm saying right now, Rosario's a free agent still. But on our roster right now,
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Right now, yeah, definitely.
while Volpe's getting his shoulder recuperated,
Mhm.
the starting day shortstop, if we didn't have Caballero, because we acquired him in the trade deadline, if we had not done that, it would be Oswaldo Cabrera.
Well, at that time, he was hurt.
Right. But
So we would have nobody. It would be a ghost.
that too. I mean, but we'd have Cabrera who's coming off on a broken ankle.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah, really,
that's not
really.
a good thing. You can't rely.
Billo says teams are not going past 5 years on contracts. It's not the AAV. The players' union should look into filing a lawsuit against MLB owners as leverage going into the CBA. What do you guys think about that?
I just find it interesting how the Mets, didn't offer Edwin Diaz more than 3 years. That was interesting. That was interesting, definitely, because we know the Mets have a lot of resources to do that. They have the finances, of course, but I think that's a good point. I think if teams are willing to give less years, obviously you go higher on the AAV. If you're willing to give more years, then you go a little bit lower. So I guess now they can, see which way these teams are leaning. But a guy
Right.
like Bellinger and Tucker, they want their money, so they're gonna have
Yeah.
to pay for that.
No, and they have the right to get the money, but at the same time, you're looking at this. I mean, these 3 years, 5 years with this pending lockout, that's done. I mean, because man, if you sign somebody to a 14 year, and then the next year you go on strike, lockout, and it may not be baseball, you know, so there's a lot of issues on both sides of both the players' union and the owners. Um, that make it so easy because there's no salary cap, and then you got these crazy contracts like 700 million, 760, 770, whatever billion for Soto, and you know all these guys making $700 million or 500 or 400 million. That's just I understand like some of these guys are well worth it, but not everybody has the same value. So
I
you can't
agree.
just say, Um, yeah, let me pay a closer 300 million for 4 years.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. Nosebleed plays stupid games with stupid prizes.
Yeah. Hey, Nosebleed,
How
welcome.
you doing, Nosebleed? Again, thanks so much for your support. Being back again, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Damien, how you doing, Damien? Dodgers going to get exposed as criminals during the lockout. All of the deferred money inflating the overall worth.
Yeah,
It's an
that's
Well, and
that's a good
and
point. It's,
that that's part of it. And there's big gaps. One of the big problems in Major League Baseball is that MLB, the commissioner, requires big markets like the Dodgers and Yankees to quote unquote revenue share or pay the smaller clubs money to help them compete. But then there's no requirement for the owners of the smaller markets to actually put that money toward actually putting a competing roster on the thing, like the Rockies.
right. I mean, there needs to be a ceiling, at least for
Yeah.
these smaller teams. Like, yeah, and the Dodgers can spend whatever they want. Obviously, deferring all those contracts helps them have more flexibility in the short run. But just wait until the small market teams actually have the flexibility to spend more, and then the Dodgers get hit with all this money that they have to owe to these guys like Otani, Yamamoto, and Diaz eventually.
Yeah.
Well, that's why a lot of owners see the way the sport is going, and they want to be able to have more spending power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Hal makes a valid point. I know he complains about it a lot, but he's like, I'm getting hit with not only the Cohen threshold tax, luxury tax, or whatever you want to call it, but then he's got to put money into smaller markets. But he knows that the owners are pocketing that money and not even trying to put um an actual competing team on the field.
Yeah,
Yeah, really. It's kind of guys. I just saw it coming. If anybody has the MLB network on, coming on is Yankee executive Omar Mania will be coming on as the next guest. So if somebody would want to go and hear his take, I'm sure they're going to be asking him, what's going on in Yankee land. So if anybody's out there that has the MLB network, I have it, no voice on, but so if you guys care to partake in what he's saying, I'm just letting you know in the next couple of minutes he will be coming on live on the MLB
Yeah.
network.
Yeah,
So
I
he
mean,
had some great takes on the Yankee show, the hot stove on Yes the other day. So I'm sure he's going to have some good takes here too. So and again, everything is so far quiet. No deals have been announced, no signings, no anything yet. Well, the only thing that we know for sure right now is at 2 o'clock Eastern time, there's going to be the draft, the Rule 5 draft. And we'll be back for that, everyone. So 2 p.m., we're definitely going to be back and give you the latest of what's going on. And, of course, if the Yankees make a signing or a deal before that, you're definitely going to know about it. No question about it. So, so guys, you have a few more things you want to talk about, or we've been on for a little over an hour. What would anything else on your mind that you'd like to discuss?
Well, I think the Yankees should re-sign Rosario at this time and sign Polanco. That's what I think they should do. What do you guys think?
yeah, I mean, Rosario or Polanco, I would try and get maybe one of those two, um, just to help out, strengthen our infield. While we wait on Bellinger and whatever happens with the trade markets, we can make the small moves too. And I would love either Polanco or Rosario because those guys actually bring a contact back and they play solid defense. And Rosario, he brings a whole lot of rah rah to the team. I mean, he's the first one out of the dugouts, always energized. So I like that.
Yeah, and Michael saying Polanco will cost them too much money.
No,
Well, it's another left-handed bat. I'm not sure. Is he a switch
He's a
hitter?
switch hitter.
Okay.
He hits well against
Polanco's a switch hitter.
Yeah.
Rosario's a left-hander that kills lefties.
No, he's a righty.
By the way,
Oh, he's a righty that kills lefties, right?
Yeah.
yes. The World Baseball Classic, by the way, basically will be around March the 3rd. People
Yeah.
have been asking. Well, that's exactly what they have up on the screen now for the World Baseball Classic. And Omar Mania has just reached the podium. So if you guys would like to see that, that would be great. I'm sure he's going to say something about the Yankees. So, guys, quickly, some final thoughts before we headed out and come back 2 o'clock for sure, but possibly sooner with any Yankee news.
Please make a move. Please
Yeah.
make a move. We want some
Yeah.
contact, though.
But what Evan said, please make a move, Cashman. I know you're trying and strategizing, but yeah, just give us a little something. Something, please. Polanco, who hits strong from both sides. He's not like weak on one side or the other. So get a Polanco or get a Rosario, just something to help us out.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you. No question about it. Are you guys available for the 2 o'clock hour if when we come on?
Yeah.
I'll make some time.
Cool. Okay. All right. Well, it could be sooner, guys. I mean, we're going to be looking at the watch. We're going to be looking at the clock and seeing what's going on. So I want to thank you guys, of course, for coming on, Nitin and the and his team for everything that they're doing and they've done. And hopefully, Nitin and everyone will be back for the 2 o'clock hour and maybe even sooner. For any updated news that we may or may not have. So, and again, thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for coming on from every which way. And I will have a short or two out there. And remember, 2 p.m. or sooner, with the latest and best Yankee news as we can possibly give you. And we will give you the Rule 5 draft, who the Yankees may pick up and who the Yankees may lose. So keep in mind, everyone, thank you so much for a wonderful stream. And we will be back in touch with you. 2 o'clock for sure. Possibly there will be a link coming out for 2 o'clock, but it could be sooner with Yankee news. Guys, anything else before we say arrivederci?
Yeah, just one quick thing. It's just bothering me a little bit. Momo Money says Rosario, Polanco both bad defensively. Well, you do need right-handed bats. That's true. We need someone who can hit lefties. But I don't care if they're bad defensively. We need guys that can hit lefties on this team. Sometimes you need to sacrifice defense for offense. You need to. You have McMahon. You have Jazz, who's a good defender at second. And you need to fill out the rest of your infield. But you already have what you need to defensively. If you sacrifice a little bit of defense for offense, I'm fine with that. And fans need to be fine with that. You need to improve. We need to hit against lefties. If we don't do that, we're not going to get anywhere.
Right. And
Rosario
these guys
was an amazing hitter against lefties last year.
Right. And both of these guys would be more like platoon bench pieces.
Yeah.
You know, we're not having them replace McMahon or Jazz Chisholm at second or third or whatever on as far as every day. But these are the guys that can come off the bench and not hurt us too bad.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to have another Pablo Reyes as our backup infielder.
No.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, guys. Well, anyway, thank you again for a great stream, everyone. And we will put a stream up for 2 p.m., possibly sooner, as I said. Thank you again, and we will see you in a little while. Keep an eye on NY Yankee Mania. Please subscribe. Press that notification button, and you'll never miss anything. And thank you, everybody, all the new subscribers, and everybody new that's on the chat, and the 29% of you. Please come and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Again, panel, thanks so much. Nitin, thank you so much. Everybody's running around busy, and that's a good thing. So God bless you all. God bless America. And we will see you guys 2 o'clock for sure, and maybe sooner. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.